Catherine looks stunning in a glamorous red dress and a Queen's diamond maple leaf brooch in Canada. It's no secret that the Queen puts a great deal of thought into the jewels she wears to official events, with the majority signifying a connection to a particular country or event. One such example is the Canadian diamond maple leaf brooch, which the monarch has worn on a number of occasions, in a nod to the Commonwealth country. While the brooch is a much treasured item, the Queen has also been known to lend it out to other members of the royal family. On 2011, Catherine borrows Queen Elizabeth's maple leaf brooch for Canadian tour. The first borrowed brooch we saw the princess wear the Canadian maple leaf royal brooch Kate White with her eyes dressed for Canada Day engagements during the 2011 tour. Wherever they go, the Prince and Princess of Wales win over those they meet with their charm. The rapturous reception they've received across the Atlantic is testament to their universal appeal, but it's not just the couple's approachability or even Kate's sartorial style that's made them such a hit. The princess wore it again that evening for a concert, atop with purple lease dress. The newlyweds are clearly very much in love and, more than anything, enjoy spending time in each other's company, as was clear at Canada Day concert. Kate looked radiant in a vibrant purple lease jersey dress, which she teamed with black, satin court shoes and a matching clutch bag. She was still sporting the glittering marple leaf brooch lent by the Queen for the tour. Prince William looked dapper in a navy suit and a crisp white shirt. Despite joining some 100,000 people on Parliament Hill for the music event, the happy couple only had eyes for each other. They exchanged loving glances as they smiled and deployed the prop blacks and frequently leant and to make comments to one another. On September 2016, William and Kate began their second official tour of Canada. The royal couple and their 2 children arrived in Victoria, the capital of British Columbia, on board the Royal Canadian Air Force plane at approximately 4 p.m. local time. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and his wife Sophie made the Wales family at Victoria's airport. Kate opted for a chic all-blue outfit by designer Jenny Packham. Reporters confirmed the piece's bespoke. The gorgeous dress featured structured shoulders, a pencil-shaped skirt and waistband detailing. The dress had a spread collar at the front. For the occasion on 2016, the Princess of Wales in a glamorous red frock as she joined Prince William for a historic reception at British Columbia's Government House in Victoria, Canada. Kate was a sight to behold in a classy preen by Thornton Brie gauzy dress and a matching pair of giant Vito Rossi suede pumps. The scarlet midi dress featured a polished cotton, was further glammed up with elegant jewelry, including pearl sol earrings and a standout diamond brooch. The star of the Holland sample was Kate's maple leaf diamond brooch. The Canadian diamond maple leaf brooch was first owned by the Queen Mother. She was presented with the brooch by her husband, King George VI, in the spring of 1939 when the couple made a state visit to Canada, the first by a reigning monarch. Kate's maple leaf brooch connects long history of royal visits to Canada. It's been the Princess of Cambridge's go-to accessory throughout her Western Canadian tour, a maple leaf brooch adorning her colorful dresses. While every royal jewel usually comes with a storied history, this diamond and platinum jewel has direct ties to Canada beyond its emblematic symbol. She wore it throughout her tour and frequently after, including when she crossed the Atlantic aboard the ship, the Emperors of Australia. The Queen Mum wore the brooch for the rest of her very long life. Literally above. She wears the brooch in October 2000, a few months after her 100th birthday, to receive the insignia of the Order of Canada. The Queen inherited the brooch from her mother following her death in March 2002 at the age of 101. Since then, she has worn it on a number of occasions. Both for trips to Canada went to events in Britain held in honor of the country featuring diamonds set in platinum. It is a piece the Queen has worn for decades, starting with the 1951 trip to Canada when she was Princess Elizabeth, when she was still Princess Elizabeth. After inheriting the brooch, the Queen followed in her mother's footsteps by loaning it to her daughter-in-law, the Princess of Cornwall, for her first official Canadian visit. And Camilla isn't the only family member who has borrowed the brooch.